All right. Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dan Desley, Justin Haver and Associates of Remax First, and this is
Glenn McCormick, same name, same company. How you doing out there?
I'm doing well. You, Glenn?
Also good, thanks. So yeah, it's evident that July has cooled down a bit, but we were just talking about that, and it sounds like a lot like it has to do with probably summer holidays and restrictions being lifted here, and yeah, I think that's somewhat typical. But yeah, why don't we want to put some numbers to this then, just to make it more illustrative?
Let's dive in, Glenn.
So what do you got for, how many sales do we have in June?
For total, for all different styles of housing within the city of Calgary, July, our total sales was 2,319, Glenn.
Yes.
What were we in June?
Yes, that's what I meant. July. But yeah, a month previous to that, we were actually at 2,915. So that's about 25% down in sales total in Calgary. So pretty significant. Again, I think it's a lot of it to do with summer holidays. To put it into contrast, I remember a year ago, July in 2020, that was the first time where I realized, hey, we're going to survive this strange COVID market. And our sales were actually, I thought they were good at the time. They were 1,835 a year ago in July. So we're up from that still quite significantly, just down from June of this year. All right. How about some new listings?
Right? So listings, we are for July. I keep wanting to say June. I don't know what happened in July.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Gone. New listings, we were sitting at 3,298. So I guess the real question here now is, how did that compare to the month before?
So that's working in the favor of sellers right now, because if we go back to just June of this month, there was 4,136 new listings. So I mean, we're down almost 1,000 there, which is good. You know, if we're going to have less sales, we don't want to be flooding the market with inventory.
Right.
Now let's talk about, we're going to skip all the other subcategories, but we'll talk about our darling category, the apartments.
Yes, let's talk about that, Glenn. So apartments for July, got it right this time, July of this year, total sales were sitting at 346. So we have been seeing, what we've been talking about here the last couple of months is that we've been seeing the sales going up. What were sales in June?
Yeah. So sadly, we're hoping to see this trend continue from June, but in June we had 442. So I've been noticing ever since March, we go from the 300s to 400s every month. It changes. So there's really no consistency, and that's why I said last month we need to see more evidence of whether or not apartments are picking up. But July showed us that yeah, sales are down in apartments, but it's also relative because we had like 600 less sales overall. So we'll see. We need more time to assess that. Inventory is still pretty high there at 1,919 apartments for sale.
Correct.
Hotometer, Dan?
What's just before we hit that here, Glenn? So new listings in July for apartments, we're at 643. What were we at again in June for new listings?
New listings, I don't have that number in front of me.
Oh no, throwing you under the bus. So how about that hotometer?
I'm gonna leave. This is our Jh&A hotometer up to date. Ooh. So once again, we got the solid red line here indicates how the percentage of homes that actually sold at or above asking price. So you can see March, April, May, we're close. We're playing with 30%, which is pretty significant. We traveled down to 25% in June, and here we are just below 20% in July. So I mean, it's really indicating how much the demand is sinking. That's saying that 20%, nearly 20% is still pretty good compared to the average, which is usually around. Well, you could see in January it was 12.3. Even that was higher than average. I would say it's like 8 to 10% is the average of homes that would sell at or above asking price. And then this yellow line here, this orange yellow line, is indicating just the total number of sales as well. So you can see things are trending a bit down. Let's see how they go in August, if there's any, you know, last push in the summer here.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see, because, you know, as we were discussing earlier, it's a lot of this is probably relative to all of the restrictions being lifted, everything opening up. People are actually able to go away and do stuff, and stepping away from the housing market a little bit and spending their money somewhere else. Who knows what's going to happen here? I think that I don't think that we're going to see a regular going back to our, where am I going with this, Glenn? with our usual, you know, peak and valley aspects of the year, because we've been at the peak here for so long now. Who knows what this is all going to look like for the rest of this year. Next year might even out.
Yeah, it's fun to watch, but so far things are not crashing and they're not spiking. We're okay with that. That's more peaceful. All right. Yeah. So I think we'll wrap it up there for now. And yeah, good seeing you again, Dan. We'll meet again for see how August goes.
Great. Awesome.
Right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.